Welcome to Doc's Daily Dose for Dads, prescribed by Dr. Harrison. I just got back from the gym. It's been a minute. It's been a good minute. Being an athlete all my life, I was always pretty fit, especially once you got to college and they really showed you how to work out and lift weights. And then after my knee injury, a lot of rehab to be able to walk again. But that just kind of kept me in this loop of this lifestyle of fitness. But once I had kids and multiple kids, and they've got school, they've got events, we've got food, we're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, and sometimes it's not healthy because it's just got to be quick because we're on the move. Beer, wine, liquor, all that type of stuff. The midsection started to get a little loose. I know it may not look like it, I hope, but it was starting to be a little bit of a dad bod below the chest there, and I wasn't feeling that. So I had to get myself back in the gym. And today was the first day back, and I feel great. I was actually feeling a little sick, but sweating it out, hitting the sauna, then getting some stretching in, then hitting the weights. I feel really, really good. And while I was working out, I was thinking to myself, what am I going to talk about today? What advice do I want to share? And I looked up in the mirror and realized there's a lot of dads around this gym, and that's a great thing. You need to make sure that you're staying healthy and staying fit. Now, you don't need to become a triathlete. You don't need to be, doing CrossFit or Spartan races. If that's your thing, great. But you could just do simple stuff like go for a walk, go for a swim, take a run, get on a bike, ride around, do some push-ups, some pull-ups, some sit-ups, something. Now, yes, this is part of, benefit for you in a healthy lifestyle and making sure that you feel great and you're ready to maneuver. But it's also in part for your kids and your family. I was told by the doctor with my back and my knee that if I didn't stay healthy and fit, I wasn't going to be able to be doing much walking or running around by the time I hit my 50s. And I didn't want that. And I always wanted to be a young dad because I wanted to be able to play with my kids, wrestle with my kids, run around. We've got a big trampoline in the backyard. I want to be able to jump with them and not be like, Daddy, come play. And I can't, my joints, my body, Daddy's too old, Daddy's a little too big, or, the weight limit is, I'm a little over that. I didn't want any of that. At the end of the day, I want to see not only my grandkids, but hopefully my great-grandkids. I want to be around for all of that. I want to experience all of that. And the best way for me to do that is to make sure that myself, my body, my health is in the right place. Now, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. I barely watch what I eat because I love tacos, especially buche tacos. And I do have drinks and I smoke cigarettes. So, I'm not the healthiest guy in the world, but I do make sure that I take breaks in between all of that stuff. I try to eat as healthy as I can. And I'm getting back into my workout regimen to make sure that I'm feeling physically fit and I'm able to have the energy to move around with my kids, especially at a young age. Because once they get to high school, one, they'll probably be able to beat me in a game of basketball or beat me in a sprint. But two, there's not much roughhousing and playing anymore. The only kind of playing I did with my dad when I was in high school was playing horse. Or if we went to the park and we played a pickup game of basketball, 5-on-5 full court. But that was it. Here's the other thing too. You model the behavior for your children and they start to imitate it. I remember when I was first coaching and it was fresh out of, grad school, or while I was in grad school actually, and fresh off of rehab, and I was really working out, 4 times a week. My kids would come outside because I had a home gym out back. And they would do push-ups and sit-ups and try to do pull-ups. And it helped them get fit. It helped their metabolism. It helped them be energized, and they would run around. And I know when they went to school and had fitness tests and PE, they were one of the few kids who could actually do a real push-up. Like a legitimate, nice form push-up at the age of 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. While I know some kids who are in high school who can barely do one push-up, let alone proper form, right? So your kids are going to model that. And, they say fitness is a lifestyle. Now, again, I'm not taking it necessarily as a lifestyle for me because I'm not trying to be a trainer. I'm not trying to make sure that Fitness is one of my, number one things I first do when I get up in the morning, but it's definitely a part of my life, right? It's something that I have to keep implementing day in and day out. Even if it's something as simple as hitting the sauna. Even if it's something as simple as, you know what, let's turn this TV off. Let's all put on our jackets and go out for a walk tonight. Those little things your kids will pick up and they will carry on into their future, and they'll be healthy, fit, young men, young women, young adults. And then they'll pass that on to their children. And then they'll be able to see their great-great-grandchildren. That's what I want. I want to be able to see my family grow. I want my kids to know that daddy's trying to be healthy for them. I want them to try to be healthy and fit. And I want to feel good and have energy and be able to play with my kids while they're still young. So if you haven't hit the gym in a minute, you haven't done any kind of working out, you haven't got off the couch, put the beer down, turn the TV off, just go for a walk. Hop on a bicycle. Do whatever you can. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is take the first steps, right? Again, not asking you to be an Iron Man. You got to crawl before you walk before you jog, and jog before you run. So get started. Start crawling. That's Doc's Daily Dose for Dads. Don't forget to hashtag Doc's Daily Dose for Dads, hashtag 4D, all social media at rebirthbx, website rebirthbx.com, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music. We've got an event hopefully coming up for Father's Day. Hopefully we're going to get some professional football teams out to help sponsor and bring the crowd out and really get people engaged. So stay tuned for more information on that. I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. See you in the gym.